Hi everyone, and welcome to the Slimming World Chessington Mondays page. I wanted to do a quick little video and just tell you a little bit about myself really as a consultant, because I know a lot of my members are on here, but I also know there's a lot of people that have never been to one of my Slimming World groups before. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about me. So I started my journey nearly 9.5 years ago now. I just had my first son. I was desperate to lose weight and I was getting married, and I had tried everything to try and lose weight. I'd done Cambridge, I'd done Life to Life, I'd done Weight Watchers, I'd done it all, and they did work. I'm not going to say they didn't work, they did work, but for me it was about feeling a bit too restricted. I didn't like the fact that you had to measure and weigh everything, and that was just not for me at all. When I walked through Slimming World doors, immediately the whole atmosphere was completely different. Everyone was supportive, everyone was there for a reason, and everyone helped everyone else. And when I sat down with a consultant and she told me the plan, I remember thinking, she is crazy. How can you eat all this food and lose weight? But you absolutely can. And she said a couple of little words to me that really, really stuck with me, and they still have to this day. And she gave me the pack, which obviously didn't look like this, but looks like this now. And she said, this pack will change your life. And I remember thinking, it's a bit of plastic and 4 books. I think she's a bit over-exaggerating. Especially as I tried everything else before. And you know what? She was absolutely right. It changed my life beyond anything else. Not just losing weight, but career-wise. You know, I now have really successful groups in Chessington on a Monday. They are amazing and they inspire beyond anything else I've ever seen. Inspire me as a consultant as well, which is amazing. They help each other out, they are motivating, they are inspirational. It's incredible. So not only has it changed my life because of my weight, it's also changed my life because of my career. It's also changed my life because it's taught me how to eat healthy, and I never knew that before. I just thought, oh, I just won't eat that for a little while and then I'll lose weight, and then I'd start eating it again and I'd put weight back on, and it just never worked. So for me, Slimming World was always going to be a lifestyle change, which I didn't know when I first started, but I do now. So a lifestyle change is massive. So I, like I said, started 9.5 years ago, and I was a size 28, horseshoe myself into 26, and thought I just can't get any bigger. If I don't get any bigger, I'll be happy. I didn't really think I was ever going to lose weight at all. And it took me 3 weeks to pluck up the courage to walk through the door. I sat in the car park for 3 weeks and then decided, right, that's it. This is ridiculous. You look crazy. Get in that group. So I did. I got out of the car. I went in and immediately felt better. Sat down, new member talk, listened to it all, loved the plan. Didn't believe the plan, but loved the plan. Then the worst bit of the world, getting on the scales at the end of the group. But the consultant was lovely. There was no judgment. She didn't look shocked. I thought she was going to look really shocked when I stood on the scales. Nothing. And I went on and I went home, and my husband said, "How did it go? Was it all right? Did you like it? What's it all about?" And I said, "Well, apparently this book's going to change my life." And he said, "You don't really sound like you want to do it." And I said, "It's not that. I just think it's a bit crazy. Like, how can 4 books and bits of paper and a bit of plastic change my life?" And he said, "Well, just prove her wrong." Well, if anyone knows me, you know I like a challenge, right? So I did. I tried for the first 7 days to prove this consultant wrong. And I say to my members now, prove me wrong. Prove to me that this plan doesn't work, because you can't, because it does. And in my first 10 days, I don't think I stopped eating, and I ate all the free foods, and I measured my healthy extras, and I had my sins, loved my sins, and I still had all the things that I wanted. I had a takeaway, I had a bag of crisps, I had some chocolate, but I also had really lovely food like spaghetti bolognese, and I had cottage pie and all different things that you can absolutely have on Slimming World. Fry up, oh my gosh, a roast on a Sunday, all of this stuff I had. And I came in and I lost my first week for 10.5 pounds, and I was sold from that moment on. And I went on to lose around 10.5 stone with Slimming World, and it took me around 18 months, and then I became a consultant in the middle of that. So in the middle of that losing weight, I became a consultant, and I went up and done all the training, and I opened a group actually in Tolworth when I very first started. And then after a couple of months, the lady who was my consultant and still a very good friend to me today, decided to leave her post as a consultant, so I took on the Chessington group because that's where I lived. Because I'd always been a member there, I knew people, which was so much easier. It was a really easy transition to do. And I've been in Chessington now for probably about 6 years. And I've seen the group grow from 35 people to 165 people. It's been crazy. And it is busy. And it's busy because it works. And it amazes me how many people walk through and I'll say, oh no, I've never done something well. Because I just think, blimey, there's people out there that still never have done this. But there you go. Anyway, I'm digressing. So anyway, going back to it. So I lost around 10.5 stone in my first 18 months. Became a consultant, got pregnant, got married, then got glandular fever after I had my second son Dexter. And I had glandular fever for around 6 to 7 months, and then was fine for about 4, and then got it back for another 6 to 7 months. And it was a killer. It was absolutely hard work because I was still running groups. I had 2 small children. It was hard work, but do you know what? I did it, and I carried on, and I did what I could. But obviously my weight had crept up because I'd been pregnant. I'd had glandular fever twice. So out of that 10.5 stone, I'd put on 5.5 back. So that's when you come in, you guys see me now, or you see me on here, and you think, blimey, she's going to be telling people how to lose weight. She needs to lose weight herself. Do you know what? I have. And you know what? I still am. So I've been at the top. I've been 5 or 6 pounds away from target, and now I'm in the middle. And now in the last, I think 5-6 weeks, I've lost 1 stone, 6.5 pounds. Because I'm back in the game, and it's really important that you get that support. Absolutely important. And the group is so important. And if you can't stay to group, you need to find a group where you can, because that is where you're going to get all your inspiration, motivation, everything. And it is about knowing that a consultant like myself, okay, is not stick thin. I'm not. Never going to be. I don't want to be. I just want to be healthier. I want to be fitter. I want to be able to do things that I didn't think I could do. And you know what? I am. I'm now a Zumba instructor. I do that on the side as well on a Wednesday and a Thursday. I have Slimming World on a Monday. And I absolutely love it. And I help people achieve their dream. That is what my job is. And don't ever put anyone, don't put baby in the corner, but don't ever put anyone in a box and think, do you know what? She don't get it. Because guess what? I really do. I understand how hard it is to walk through the door. I understand how amazing you feel in those weeks where you know you've had a wicked week. And I know how hard it is when you've had a really bad or tough week. Because I've been there and I'm still living it with you. So let me help you get to target. And let's help each other get there together. Because that is exactly what Slimming World is about. And that is exactly where I want to be with you. I want to be in group with you every Monday, getting you to where you want to be and getting myself there as well. So no judgment, no shame, no shaming again, no such thing. Just every week really pounding out, working how we're going to change things to get a better weight loss every single week. So I really hope that I inspire you a little bit to maybe come to groups, and now you know who I am. If you see me around Chessington, say hi. That's always fine. And I really hope I do see you in a group really soon, because do you know what? You deserve it. You deserve to live the life that you deserve to live. So come along. I'll see you on Monday at the Rogans Club, 9:30, 11:30, 5:30 or 7:30. So no excuses really throughout the day. And I will see you really soon. Take care. Bye.